Well, season's greetings everyone. When I say greetings, I mean greeting, as in crying. It's Dave here from the I Ready podcast, bringing you my Boxing Day post-match reaction to a very disappointing result, which finished just a short time ago in Paisley against St Mirren, where we have come up short once again and been defeated. Yes, defeated by St Mirren by 2-1. Really disappointing result. I'll get into the match just shortly, but I really feel this can't go on much longer, can it, guys? It's something's got to change. I don't see why we can't seem to raise our game for these domestic matches, but we can for the big games, so it all comes down to mentality for me. Anyway, getting into the game, the team that Philippe Clement put out, and a few question marks here, considering how well certain players had been playing but getting dropped. I do realise we have a lot of games, but I am old school and of the opinion that you play the best team that you have available. We do have a lot of injuries, I get that, but the team that he put out, Butland, Tavernier, Sterling, Balogun and Jeffrey playing at the back, Barron in for Raskin, Diomande, Cherny, Barami, Hadji and Igman. On the bench, Kelly, Ridvan, Proper, Cortez, Dessers, Dibble, Raskin, McCausland and Danilo. So straight away, Rangers' best player probably of the last 6 weeks has been Nicholas Raskin by quite some distance. He is left out the team, rested for Connor Barron. In the first half, it was as poor as we've seen, guys, let's be perfectly honest. Starting off the game, good build-up in the 4th minute, great play by Cherny to Diomande at the edge of the box. He shoots, but it's way over the bar. 8th minute, ball into Igman in the box. He's tackled by the St Mirren defender. 16th minute, St Mirren break. Balogun's the closest to the ball. We think he's going to get there. He's miles ahead of the St Mirren attacker, but he pulls up. St Mirren attacker gets in front of him, no problem, on the left wing. Balogun manages to stay with him, but you know that he's injured. But fair play to Balogun, outstanding defending. He stays on his feet, gets the tackle in, averts the danger and manages to get the ball away. And then, we just knew the next case. We knew that Balogun was coming off on the 19th minute. He came off. Proper, who was on the bench, again, just back from injury, he comes on. Less than 10 minutes after that, we had done absolutely nothing during the game, and a moment of madness by Jack Butland is all that I can say. 28th minute, St Mirren are awarded a penalty, and I still don't know what was going through Butland's head. It was a long ball from the goal kick. It bounces once, takes a high bounce into the box, but it's on the right-hand side of the box. It's well away from goal. And Butland, for some reason, runs right out of his goal, straight towards the player, and then jumps right into the player to try and clear the ball. He's nowhere near it. Takes the player out completely. I thought to myself, what the hell are you doing? The referee was there. He awards the penalty. There is a long VAR review, possibly because of the St Mirren striker being offside. It takes about 6 minutes to come through. The penalty is given, and then on the 30th minute, the St Mirren striker fires it past Butland from the penalty spot, and it's 1-0 to St Mirren. Up until this point, guys, Rangers had done nothing. Absolutely nothing. St Mirren had been the better team without really creating a lot of chances, but regardless, Rangers are 1-0 down, and we've done nothing to deserve being back in the game at that stage. Going forward, the front four had created absolutely nothing in that first half. A couple of half chances at the start of the game, but they were half chances, and the St Mirren goalkeeper had never touched the ball. The Rangers really struggling with any momentum. 42nd minute, a ball into the box. Igman was back to the goal. He manages to control the ball, turns and shoots straight at the goalkeeper. 3rd minute, into injury time in the first half, Diomande yellow carded, and that's how it finished at half time. You can take from my first half review how poor it was, and it was poor, guys. It really was. No rhythm, non-existent going forward. It was just a really poor first half. There had to be changes made. There was a double sub made at half-time. Danilo and Raskin on for Barron and Barami. Barami scored the goal against Celtic last week, but he's been poor. The last 3 or 4 games that he's played, he's been poor. He did nothing in this game. Barron as well, he came off. Raskin on, who had been our best player. And let's be honest, Raskin coming on at half-time, by far our best player in this match, by far, which says a lot. Much better in the second half by Rangers. Straight away, right for the start of the first half, we were putting St Mirren under pressure, doing what we should have done in the first half. 46-minute, great early chance. Tav, further forward, where he's at his most dangerous, gets a great ball at the byline, straight across the face of the goal. Igman should have gambled there and slid in. He didn't, and the ball is cleared. 49th minute, ball in from Tav again on the right wing, punched by the goalkeeper to Igman. First time shot, but past the post. But much better play by Rangers, more urgency here. 52nd minute, ball into the box. It falls for Igman again. He lays the ball off to Danilo. He shoots, it's deflected, unfortunately, straight at the goalkeeper. It's all Rangers at this stage. 58th minute, almost equaliser. Czerny into the box on the right-hand side, hits a rasping shot, cracks off the post, and away. Thought Rangers had equalised there. 59th minute, Tav with a long-range shot. The keeper dives and saves out to the right wing. It's back in across the face of the goal. There's a scramble. The ball eventually goes out for the corner, but you can see that Danilo has got his shirt pulled back quite clearly. Absolutely nothing by the referee. Nothing for VAR whatsoever. We could all see it on there. Should have been a penalty to Rangers. Nothing given whatsoever. But then a minute later, Rangers did equalise, and it was like pinball in the box. It was a corner. It's punched away by the goalkeeper. Played back in, shot by Igman. It was blocked. Another shot comes to Raskin. Another shot rebounds, falls to Danilo. And he, with a striker's instinct, fires the ball first time past the goalkeeper. And at this stage, guys, 60th minute, we had been all over St Mirren. We'd done more attacking in 15 minutes in the second half than we did in the whole of the first half. And we must have thought, we're going for it here. We've got to get the equaliser. It wasn't to come. Oh, unbelievable. 66th minute, almost a fantastic goal. Igman shows his strength on the left wing, wins the ball at the byline, goes to the box. He can see Czerny in the middle of the box. He's got a man on him, but he plays the ball to Czerny. Czerny plays it back to him straight away, hits the shot, curling just over the bar. It would have been sensational. Wasn't to be, still 1-1. Czerny in the 69th minute, he hits a bullet of a shot from outside the box, just over the bar. Wasn't to be. 72nd minute, a corner in from St Mirren. They hit a header. It hits off proper, hits off someone else. Cannons off the bar, back out and cleared by Rangers. Really, really dodgy defender there. We managed to get away. Sub on the 77th minute, Yilmaz on, Jefty off. I thought that Jefty had a really poor game today, I'll be perfectly honest with you. Didn't think he offered much whatsoever. 80th minute, Proper. He gives the ball away very cheaply to the attacker. He runs through and goal. Raskin manages to get back and makes a fantastic last-ditch tackle, and the ball is cleared. 81st minute, Desser's on, Igman off. Igman has had a bit of a quiet game today, considering how well he's played recently. 88th minute, a cross in from the right-hand side. The St Mirren goalkeeper spilled it. We're just looking for a poacher to be in there. There wasn't. St Mirren defender manages to get the ball away. But then, on the 93rd minute, complete disaster. Dujon Sterling, who I thought had a really good game, considering he's not a centre-half, he's dispossessed on the right-hand side near the halfway line. St Mirren player runs down, gets the low cross into the box. The attacker's there. He manages to hold off Proper. He keeps the ball and he passes it back to the edge of the box to the oncoming St Mirren player, and he hits a first time. It's a great goal, to be fair. Rasping shot into the back of the net, an absolute bullet low into the bottom right-hand corner. Butland's left-hand side again, it's got to be said, but it was a great goal, and St Mirren take the lead, and Rangers did absolutely nothing after there. So, guys, we'd had a few good results, especially in Europe. Played well against Celtic, but we've still not got the victories here. I had been backing the manager up until a few games ago. I thought we can't keep sacking managers and going back to the drawing board, but it's a matter of attitude for me now from the players. How can we raise our game against Celtic, against Tottenham Hotspur, and then go out and be so bad in the first half, especially against St Mirren? If we can't go out and steamroller these teams, there's something far wrong. So it comes down to attitude. That comes from the management team. That comes from the management team instilling some sort of belief in the team, and it's not happening. So I've given Clement the benefit of the doubt, but time has come now that we really need to get a change. We're not going to win the league. We've got second place. Aberdeen have shat the bed like we knew they would, but that is not where we want to be. We're not used to being in second place, guys. I don't care what age you are. We're not used to being in second place, and that is where we are just now. We'll get second place quite comfortably, but it's not good enough, and it comes down to your attitude, because people keep saying, oh, we've not got the players, we've not got the money. We certainly have a lot more money than these teams, the likes of St Mirren and St Johnstone and Motherwell and all these teams, Ross County, Dundee. We should be blowing all these teams completely out the water, and we are not. We've got huge wages that we're paying out on players. We're still able to spend a lot more on the vast majority of these clubs. We need somebody in there that knows the Scottish game inside and out and knows the type of players that we should be going for to win games. We did it a long time ago. I know I'm going back, I'm sounding like a right old bastard, but we did it a long time ago when we brought Alec McLeish in. Alec McLeish knew exactly the type of players that we needed to buy in Scotland. He knew exactly what to do to win in Scotland, and that's what we're missing out here, guys. We really are. So I'm afraid, Philip, the time is up. He needs to go because it's not good enough. But listen, guys, I've whined enough. It's Christmas. It's into Boxing Day. It's difficult for us to enjoy the rest of our Boxing Day, but please try and do so. Derek and I will be back at some point over the next week or 2 weeks. Unfortunately, I'm working right the way through New Year, so it is difficult to get the main pod out. That's the reason that we just done the pod last week, just covering the one game, but it is going to be difficult over the next couple of weeks. There's a lot of games coming, but we will be having a main pod out soon. Anyway, try and enjoy the rest of your Boxing Day, guys. We are the people. Always remember that. Take care and goodbye.